6 deadly shark attacks and a record number of shark bites for a single year in 2015. The University of Florida reports that there were nearly 100 unprovoked encounters with sharks around the world. Whoever provokes one, right? That's 10 more than what was reported as the previous record high, which was 15 years ago, which is why it's noteworthy. Now, here in Northeast Florida, 7 people were bitten last year. Joining me now is UNF's Shark Biology Program Director, Dr. Jim Gale-Slider. Thank you very much for being here. Do appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure.
I know that you see something like this, and it always it's very hard in a position like you're in, because the reality is we've all seen Jaws, and it is frightening to go in the water sometimes when you hear these types of numbers. Should people be worried? And I know right now it's mostly just surfers going in the water, but when the water warms up?
Well, you know, people need to be cautious, but not panic. And this is, of course, the information that we give people all the time, the advice, you know, to, for example, not swim out too far, to not swim alone, not swim at times when sharks are most abundant, like in dusk and dawn. But really, there does seem to be a slight increase in this past year. And whether or not that holds true, we've had summers of the shark before, so to speak. You know, we've had other years when the attacks have been very high, and then the following year, there was nothing. So this is, whether or not this is a trend remains to be seen, but it is noteworthy.
Well, it's interesting because we do expect it New Smyrna, for example, and maybe further south. We don't expect it off Northeast Florida's coast. And I remember, because I actually reported on this several months ago, back when there was really, I mean, there were four or five people bitten all in 1 week. What do you attribute that to?
It's hard to say, but last summer was unusual. Now, there are a number of suggestions for why this occurred, and one that we both have heard was that there was a great quantity of bait fish nearby. Now, we've been surveying shark populations here off of Jacksonville in the UNF program since 2009, and to be honest, we don't really see an increasing trend. We see ups and we see downs, and those are usually very associated with things like temperature, precipitation. If there's high precipitation, the water is a lot more fresher and there's not a lot of sharks around. So we need to kind of keep that in mind, that although it's possible that the shark populations are increasing, and we do think they're rebounding, they take a long time to rebound. And the thing that's going to really drive the number of sharks in our local coastal waters are the typical things that are environmental variables, like temperature and the amount of oxygen and the amount of precipitation.
Well, and the reality is you have the bait fish that comes out of the mouth of the St. Johns River, and they know that the sharks are out there, so they come closer to shore to sort of try to get away a little bit, and they're feeding on other bait fish, and then as a result, the sharks are kind of coming a little closer to our coast. We need to avoid dawn and dusk, as an example. Is there something else that we can do? I mean, I've heard like the color of your bathing suit, avoid bright yellow, maybe even tattoos because of the contrast. Is that true?
It is all true, but you know, the one thing that I really want to stress to people these days is to avoid swimming when people are actively fishing for sharks. And I think that's one of the things that we saw last year, is that there were on certain docks, for example, people might have been purposefully angling for sharks and people swimming nearby. And I really think that that explains a lot of what we saw in North Carolina.
Yeah, and such a good point, too. Stay away from the pier. I always wonder why people swim near the pier, you know, when people are actually fishing and throwing bait into the water so close to where the fish are, you know, people are fishing and swimming. Thank you very much, Doctor. Appreciate your insight on this, without a doubt. It is 7 minutes before 8 o'clock this morning. Bruce?
All right, thank you, Jen.